Everybody, welcome. Tonight I'm going to start a project that I've been kind of procrastinating on, and this is an entryway bench for my house. It's going to be walnut topped. It's going to have a rectangle legs that I'm going to make out of 2x4 and paint all black. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started on this one, huh? Right now I'm just kind of like figuring out my numbers. So that's 16 minus 3 is 13. All right, I'm gonna get to cutting some boards here, dudes. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Hey, thank you, bro. What up, Ricardo? Scoop Steve, what's happening? This will be our legs, guys. This will be our legs. They're going to be like legs will be like this. And they will be sanded real smooth and then painted black with the walnut top sitting on top of the two rectangles, and then there'll be another little space here for a shelf. I don't really like this piece right here, so I'm going to cut another one. It's just got a little funkiness to it that I don't really appreciate there. There we go. If you guys are wondering why I'm using Doug fir, like construction grade Doug fir, for the leg assembly part, it's because that's what I have. And I figured if it's going to be painted, it'll be all right. I'm definitely going to want to sand it down real smooth before I paint it. And also I'm going to replace... going to replace this one, probably this one too. One sec. Okay. Hey, what's up? How's it going? It was it Robert? Did I remember that right? Robert? All right, I'm gonna get to sanding these legs. And then we'll assemble them. That's right, I'm sorry, dude. Steve. I'm just kind of worried about the... What up, Land Raver? I'm just kind of worried about the grain poking through my paint, so I'm going to just sand these pretty good, and hopefully, maybe I'll even sand them and then get them wet and then sand them. Try to get that grain smooth. It's Doug fir, dude, so... Yeah. The idea is the legs are going to be like glossy black. I do have a planer, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could put them through the planer, but man, it's so loud, dude. It's much faster, but it is really loud. And it's kind of late over here. I don't want to, I don't want to be that neighbor, dude. Yeah, we can take a second on that one, Steve. Is like I do see a lot of people not using their PPE, and I don't think it's like a macho thing for some people. It's either coming from like machismo or ignorance, and like I don't think it's like super macho to like get your eye fucking poked out or lose your hearing. You know what I mean? Hey, welcome. It's not super macho to just breathe in tons of dust, and yeah, I don't know. So I like to wear it, dude. Ronald, hello, sir. Welcome. dust is even worse for you, dude. It just occurred to me I could use the belt sander for this, for the 80 grit part of this. Derp.
Walnut, what's up, man? Hey, Opeth. gonna put that up thick with the grit. You'll saw this through quick.
Hey, while we let that harden just for a sec, it's actually pretty good. I unlocked a couple of features that allow you guys to support the channel if you want. There is super chats and gifts and stuff unlocked, which you can, I guess there's a button on your screen somewhere to send that. And then there's also, I unlocked channel membership. So I got some cool stuff coming for members. If you guys want to support the channel and sign up for that, I think there's one membership level. It's only like $2 or $3. And then the top tier one is $10 or whatever. So yeah, dude, check that out. Support the channel, guys. Become a member. Yes, sir, it is. And I actually like it. I like it quite a lot, dude. It rips. I've sent a lot of walnut through it. It does just fine on the walnut. And yeah, I like it. I'm not using it on this because it's kind of late, dude. And I don't want to be having a planer scream in my neighborhood, you know. But yeah, I'm stoked with the Hercules planer, dude. It works fantastic. Good eye, sir. Good eye.
I think it's really good.
And that's good news though, huh? How long's it been?
Holy smokes.
Give me just 1 second here, guys. I gotta go grab something. Okay. So here's my thoughts on this part. One sec here. I don't know what's going on. So here's my thoughts on this part is to so these are going to go like that. These are going to go like that. So I'm thinking about putting a dowel in these, putting 2 dowels in each one, and then gluing and clamping this. Then it'll have it's going to have an apron as well, but I want this to be pretty strong. Yeah. So that's what I'll do. drill. Figure out the dowels we're gonna use. Figure out the dowels we're gonna use. Bang. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, dude. Did I put away my one? There it is. I like whatever size that is. Oh, I lost count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12. I need 4 more. What's up, everybody? Welcome. I'm starting this entryway bench build. It's gonna have black painted legs, and then the top's gonna be a 1 3/4 inch marble slab that I have over there. It's a super dope piece of wood. And so right now I'm just assembling the legs. We're gonna assemble the legs and then paint the legs, and then we're gonna process the top. One, dos. Four. All right. Make sure before I move forward, I have all the ones I need. I need 16. I need 8 for each leg. 1, 2, 3, 5, 16. Perfect. And so we can put these in a little tray here. Oh yeah, then we gotta match those up, dude. Are those 1/4 inch, dude? Those look like 1/4 inch, bro. Yeah, okay, so those are 1/4 inch. I've got a 1/4 inch a bit on there. How long are they? It says 1.5 long. Yeah, so we're gonna go 3/4 of an inch on each one. About there. Try to go as straight up and down as I can, dude. I hope I didn't fuck that up. Let's hope that didn't get too fucked up, dude. Okay, so huh. Did I grab the wrong size bit, bro? I might need to go up a size on the bit. I might have been mistaken. Yeah, dude, there's no way. How's everybody doing tonight, dude? Welcome to the shop. I'm in here trying to figure out how to build this thing. is. There it is. These might be a little off, I fear. I hope not. Dude, a little bit off, bro. Dang. Can I fix that? Can I fix that in post, bro? Definitely not like that, my guy. I have an idea. I have an idea, dude. Pretty good. That one's correct. So I need to. That's a sketchy move, bro, but we'll try it. That is not the answer, bro. Hey, is that Gladys? What's up, Gladys? How you doing? Welcome. A little closer, dude. Oh, I gotta be going the other way. That is pretty freaking close, bud. I messed up drilling my hole for the so I was able to fix it though. Little glue, little clamp. That'll hold just fine like that. Welcome everybody to the shop. I am attempting to build a entryway bench that my wife has been asking for some time. And these are going to be the legs. They're going to be rectangular legs with a walnut top and a little shelf down here. These legs are going to be painted black, like glossy black. I think it'll look good with the walnut. I'm wondering if I should maybe put a screw in this to hold it while the glue dries, dude. Might not be a bad idea, but then I have to fix the screw hole. Okay. That one goes there. Yeah. So this one will also do the little tape. Guys, if you're having a good time in the shop here, I have a couple ways to support the shop. There's a super chat button there if you want to throw a couple of bucks at me. And then I have memberships I unlocked yesterday, so join the crew. I'm going to be doing some cool stuff for the members here pretty soon once we get some. I am a small YouTuber trying to make it, dude, so any help is huge. Absolutely huge. So what I'm doing to transfer my dowel marks, I don't know if this is like cheesy or whatever, but I am marking with a screwdriver right here. I put the piece of tape over and then I mark with a screwdriver where I want the dowel to go, right? And then I take my piece, I put it on, right? And then I bring the tape over. Oops. Is that right? Yeah, we're good. I bring the tape over. And now I can mark these holes. You could actually just drill into these, but I want to get a little. So now I can drill this one, I can drill this one, and then hopefully those dowels will line up. That's the hope, right? Hope I got that right, dude. May have missed on that one. That's what I do on this show, though, guys. Remember, I mess things up and then I fix them. That is what I do. Should get my knife for that. Tell me I got it right that time. Oh yeah, buddy. Ha 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 ha. That one was good, dude. I just need one more. We just need one more. Well, we need one more for the. Wait a second, my dude. Oh yeah, this. I'm sure there's a way better way to do this, but that's how I'm doing it. Actually, this would help me. This would help me right here. What's up, everybody that just joined? I'm trying to figure out how to build this table or this entryway bench. And we're doing okay. Oh, what, dude? Oh, yeah, it goes like this. Yeah, that's right. Yo, Land Raver, what's happening? We're getting there, dude. We're getting there. I'm super glad this one's gonna have an apron on it because it's gonna hide my little. The apron will hide my little boo-boos right here. So, yep, what I'm doing here, dudes, is I am just taking a piece of tape, sticky side up, placing it right here, holding it tight, marking a hole with my screwdriver about where I think the dowel should go. Then I take my other piece, I slap it on where it's going to go. I get this where I want it, and I want it right there. All right, all right. Maybe I should stop putting the tape past the edge. That would probably be helpful. Yeah, right there. So I want that right there. So I'm going to bring the tape up and stick it to the other board. Let me take the other board off. All right. And there's our spot to drill. I'm going to go ahead and dig a little hole with my screwdriver though, just to make sure the drill doesn't go fucking crazy off. Who's that? Jose! Hello, my friend. Welcome. So yeah, so now we drill these ones. I should have made my work desk a little smaller, huh? A little shorter. Time for this one. All right, dudes, let's hope that worked out, huh? So this guy goes on. Did he go on like that? I think so, yeah. We're gonna need some more dowels. There they go. Come on, bud. There it is, dude. There it is. I think I should glue and clamp this one before we go any further, dude, because it does have a few little quirks, we'll call them. Very cool, dude. Very, very cool. Okay. Let's take this off like this. This off like this. This off like this. It's glue time, buddy. Hold on, who is that? Say, Callow? Callow, what's happening, dude? Welcome. Got our little dowels in there, guys. That'll help make our legs strong. Oh, put the lid back on, bud. Hey, what's up, Jake? Welcome, dude. These are not big enough. How about these? Not quite big enough. This is definitely big enough. Grab a couple little chunks to clamp with on this, dude. Just gonna use some little blocks, so I'm not putting big clamp marks right on my wood here. You definitely want to clamp these really hard, dude, to make that glue activate. Can I knock that over just a butt hair? No. I'll solve that. I'll solve that once that dries, dude. We need a couple more little chunks. That's fine. I can't read my screen. Give me a second. I see that somebody sent a lengthy comment right there. Alright, let's get this sucker out of the way. You know what, let's do a little squeeze out patrol, dude. There's a couple spots where like it's not super flush because I sort of missed when I was cutting with the when I was cutting in those dowels, but it's okay because there will be a there's going to be an apron here. How much would you charge to cut 3.5? I don't know what the hell you're saying, my guy. Not even trying to be rude, but what is that? Is that your phone number, bro? You shouldn't be putting your phone number on the internet. Not like that. I'm wondering if my legs are too narrow, dude. Is it gonna be wobbly, dude? Looks kind of narrow. If it is, we'll figure it out, huh? Yo, what up, Tennessee? Were you able to decipher that cryptic message, dude? What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah! Dowels. Ann Rutherford, hello, welcome. Well, it's like the bench is only going to be like 12, somewhere around 12 to 14 inches wide, or deep rather. And so the legs I made 11 inches wide or deep. So like, I don't know. It's probably okay, but I don't know. We'll see, dude. We'll see how it pans out. I might have to brace it. I don't know. As always, I am absolutely just winging it here. That is what I do. I am a vibe builder, dude. I build off of vibes. Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, dude. You're talking about the bird legs. You know what's crazy is I go to work all day and then I come home and this is what I do as my as my peaceful time. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting a piece of tape on this thing, holding it sticky side up, marking a little thing with my screwdriver here. That's where I'll put the dowel. And then I come back to here and I put this where I want it. There's no way I got that perfect on the first set down. Wow. Okay. What message is being held for review? My better half always tells people I drive her nuts since I never sit, is what it says. I don't know if it's showing your comment now. I'm trying to show it. Dude, it censored it because of the word nuts. Yeah, I don't think my wife and I are a lot different too, whereas like when she has leisure time, she'll do like, she'll chill and watch a movie or whatever. And when I have leisure time, I'll like go work in the yard, or come out here. So we're just different, dude. She grounds me though, Throw in there. Alright. That looks fucked off, but we'll see. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Errol. We're building the legs for the bench. Building the legs for the bench. Let's go over this one. Give the orphan child a lot of money for the drawings of cars, and that's a lot of money. And abroad, let me have my money. What's the problem? Yeah, we're getting some weird ones in the we're getting some weird ones in the chat tonight, dudes. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that does not pertain to woodworking really whatsoever, as far as I could tell. It's fucking hell of a night. Well, you don't want to be an orphan though, dude. How bad did I fucking know? Maybe it's fine. Dude, did I really? Did I really? How can I make that better? That's not the way, dude, at all, bro. It's definitely supposed to go this way. I need to move it that way. So drill this one downward right there. I kind of fucked this one up, dude. That's okay, dude. We'll sort it out. One sec, guys. Okay, I was just checking on something. You may have one more, Tennessee, but that is all. You're gonna spoil your appetite for supper. Man, I will accept that. That is good. Now we do this one. It is standing building supported by a magnifying light. But 3 months later, I walk out of the shop and boom, it shattered on the floor. I mean, did you piss somebody off? Is there anybody mad at you that week? Let's rule that out first. That's a bummer, dude. I hope that doesn't happen to my fucking entryway bench. Well, dude, I'm not going to put it so that, like, there's shear on the dowels. You know what I'm saying? They're more just to kind of prevent racking, I guess, or help prevent racking. But these are gonna sit on top. So it's gonna be oriented this way with this on top of this board so that, and then, yeah. Should be good. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah. Sounds like that. Make sure I have shit right. There we go. So that goes like that. This goes like this. Were you just doweled or were you doweled and glued? All right, Gladys, good night. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Were they glued? Let's put that in. Mike, what's happening, dude? Ah. Oh, dude, should have held that. I got a bad feeling about that one. Is it? No, it's going forward. I wonder if my screen is reversing shit. It's definitely going forward. What's wrong there, bud? I'll be honest, guys, it's not my finest work, dude. But no, man, I need the planer and a drill press, bro. But if you guys, I just unlocked membership, so if you guys want to join my membership team, then you'll help me buy a drill press, dude. There's also like super chats or whatever now. Brand new. It's my first stream since unlocking those. So I want to go this way, and that one needs to go that way. This one needs to go back. This needs to go back. Up. what happened here, bro. It's okay. It's okay, dude. I was tripping on nothing. No. So you need 1,000 subs to get the ad revenue, but with the 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, you can unlock the fan funding stuff, which is the super chat. There should be somewhere a button you can press to give me $1 or something, and then there's it unlocked memberships. And it also unlocks a product shelf, which I'm still trying to figure out, which will allow me to link a store and sell my like handmade products on my videos. There'll be like a little shelf below the videos where you can click on and buy my stuff, but I still haven't got that quite figured out. All right, dude. I'm gonna have to research better doweling. I crossed 4,000 hours for sure. Yeah, I'm way past 4,000 hours, but I'm waiting. I need like another 175 subs around 175 subs, I think, in order to get the ad revenue. But I don't think I'm going to get big money off the ad revenue because I mostly do lives. And I've talked to other YouTubers, woodworkers that do a lot of lives, and they say they don't get money from the lives, is what they're saying. But that's okay, man. Being able to put my products up there, I think would be huge, because really, like, I don't want to be a YouTube star. I want to sell my products, like my things that I make, you know? So if I could sell those, that would be exactly where I need to be, you know? Plus I got a full-time job, so yeah. But being able to sell what I make would be fantastic, dude. I mean, it's like I have the Etsy, and like people don't really go over there and buy stuff. I've sold a few things. I've sold like a box on Etsy and some other shit, but yeah. Oh yeah, I'm doing something. So yeah, dudes, I still need subscribers. If you're watching, dude, and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm almost to 1,000. It's like 175 away. And I'm out here in the shop now. I'm live streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays now, consistently. And I just come out here and I figure it out, dude. I get a project in mind and I figure it out. Like like the planter the other night with the built-in trellis. I didn't have any plans for that. I didn't go off plans. I just kind of built it as I went, you know. I've been in the mess, seeing the homesteaders and such mess with stuff. I was in the shop till it dropped down to about 50. I watch homesteader content, dude. I enjoy that. I mean, I'm obviously not like super homesteading. We have like a nice house, and we don't have a lot of land. We only have a small amount of land, but I'm doing what I can out of there, you know. That's not bad. 45 degrees, bro. Throw on a t-shirt, it'd be okay. Who's that? What up, MRH? I'm almost done with my second leg assembly. Yo, dude, even though it's more work, I would much rather build something from scratch like this than put together one of those freaking like pieces of furniture you get that's like a bookshelf or whatever, and it has the little cams and screws and all that stuff, dude. I would rather just build it than do all that. Those things frustrate me to no end, dude. bit. There's probably I should probably use something better than a screwdriver for this task, but whatever, bro. Yeah, I got this. The legs are going to be painted black, and then I have that walnut slab. It's like an inch, 1 3/4 inch walnut slab that's super figured. It's going to be the top. I wanted to save that for a coffee table. It's so beautiful, but I want to use it, dude. I want to use it because it'll make the bench that much more impressive, and then when my wife sees it, she'll be like hella pumped, you know? Damn, dude, I got tons of tear out even with the tape on that one. Can't stand the prefab cabinets. Had to put TV stands, entertainment centers together when I worked retail. Yeah, dude, those things suck. I used to work at a nursery, and they would get these like all kind of like metal garden furniture and they would have me assemble it, and it was always a nightmare, dude. That's so fucking ghetto, dude. That's better. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Why'd you build a chicken coop with a bunch of dados, dude? Freaking nail gun. That was pretty good. Fuck, I am bad at this, dude, but it's still pretty good. Just the door. I'm just using my phone, dude. I'm just using my phone here to film. Mike, most phones have good enough cameras to like film videos for YouTube, you know? Oh, how's your first video going, Mike? Dude, the chickens better like been thankful, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I think I might have just moved the tape, which will be very bad, but we'll see. Nice, dude. Nice. What's the premise of the video? Just kind of like an intro, sort of an intro to your channel type. 4 dozen eggs a week. That's quite a few, bro. Mike, when you get your first video done, dude, that's definitely something that we should post in my community page, in my community tab, dude. Try to get you some traction. Come on, dude, get centered, bro. That was really bad. Nice, dude. This is gonna be a really bad fit on this one. Probably the worst ever. But we're gonna build it, bro. We are building this sucker. This one. How did this one go? This one like that. How was this one? Definitely not like that, dude. It's okay. Yeah, I don't have any of those, bro. I just got what I got. I'm pretty brokey, dude. Which is why you guys need to purchase memberships for my channel and help me buy Forstner bits. Come on, you dirty. Oh, that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but not great, dude. Whatever. It's okay. We're gonna get it glued up, man. Dude, for how much it would cost to ship those things back and forth, you probably just buy them on either end. Kevin England in the house. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Bloop. That's fucking hideous. Blowing up the joint. Dude, I think this is the first stream in like, I think this is like the first stream in like a month or two where Harry didn't show up, man. That's kind of weird. Hey, Vintage Sawmill, welcome. Yo, who Dennis though? Is Tennessee Crafter Dennis? No. Is Land Raver Dennis? Did I miss something, bro? Oh, Dennis, dude, I see it now. How can you work in some? Oh, I get it. You're a dickhead, dude. Dennis, I hope you're still listening, bro. You can still watch, but you can't say anything anymore. Man, imagine going to somebody else's house and just being completely rude, dude. Dude referred to himself as a master carpenter, though. Yeah, true, man. Yeah. This is funny to me, dude. Like, this is funny to me. Like how the internet emboldens certain types. Oh, man. Yeah, that's true, man. It is about them being unhappy and trying to force their unhappiness onto other people, dude. It's unfortunate, but yeah. I don't know. I'm happy to even have a shop, dude. So is it a little messy sometimes? Yeah, sure it is, bro. Oh, I should put a little glue down in there. And it's okay. Like, it's okay for my shop to be a little messy sometimes, brother. Yeah, dude, I usually do like a once a week on the weekends clean out. I didn't do it this last weekend, dude. This last weekend, all I really did was hang out in my yard, dude. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Uh, One of the homies cruised by and we carved some gnomes, had a bonfire. Like, dude, I chilled this weekend, man, which is the first weekend. I also didn't leave the property this weekend, dude. I didn't go to town. I didn't do anything. So it was nice to have a weekend off like that, dude. Because usually on the weekend, I got to run errands. I got to do this and that. I got to go get this. Got to go get that. I would definitely probably not use that walkway for now. That sounds like you should probably just stay inside for the next week and chill. Yeah, it was a perfect weekend, dude. Absolutely killer weekend, dude. Chill at the house, ate good food, hung out with the homie. It was all good, man. But yeah, I didn't get to a lot of stuff. I didn't run errands. I didn't do my weekly cleanup in my shop. I didn't go get supplies. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy the gnomes. I really, really enjoy making the gnomes. Those are something else, dude. The gnomes are cool because it's like if I got a free, wait a second, does that really go there? If I got a free hour, I can bust out a gnome, you know? We're a little over an hour. And I've sold 3 gnomes so far in the last week. Well, actually, since yesterday, I sold 1 locally, and 1 is on its way to Poland right now. And the other one is on its way to Homer, Alaska. Yeah, so the gnomes are like, they're going worldwide gnomes, bro. So yeah, I've sold 2 gnomes. I waited till I got like 18 of them done before I felt comfortable enough with how they looked or whatever to offer them up to sale, and I just put them on my personal Facebook page, which only has like 100 people on it that I know in real life, and they sold instantly, dude. So, but I think people were watching me post my gnomes and waiting for me to, so that might not be a regular thing to be able to sell them like that. Yeah, I hear you, dude. It's like you don't want to send something out that's not, good or whatever, but I think that like as like artists or whatever, we judge our stuff too hard. And so other people will think our stuff is good, and we're like, it's not good enough to try to sell yet, So it's like we're telling ourselves that the thing isn't good enough to sell yet because we see some imperfections in it. But people are seeing it and they're like, dude, I want to buy that right now, Yeah. All right, let's clamp this beaster here. This one's fucked. No, we can fix that. We can fix that in post, dude. Hey, Mrs. Orange, these are going to be legs for an entryway bench that will have a walnut top. I have a nice, beautiful, thick walnut slab. And yeah, these are the legs for that. The legs will be painted black. And then the bottom shelf, if the bottom shelf ends up not being walnut, then I'll probably paint that black as well. If it's walnut, I'm not painting it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been on my list of things to do for a while, and I've just been sort of procrastinating it. And it's just time to get it done. Knock it off the list. I would have rather ordered metal legs for it. I'd have some metal legs, but they're not the right size. I think metal legs would have looked sick with the walnut, but these will do. So I have I have an order for a custom jewelry box, and they want a custom jewelry box with walnut, like my bandsaw style. They want walnut with a drawer, and then they want like a lid on top. You know, you pull the lid off with a compartment up there, but they want a hand carved gnome as the thing to pick up the lid, dude. So so I'm gonna hit them up tomorrow and see if I can get a deposit on that piece, and if I can, then I'm gonna probably start that piece. I'm probably gonna start that piece on Friday if I can get a deposit from them tomorrow. And if that's the case, then Wednesdays will be for the bench build, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, this Friday I'm going to probably make a really sweet, absolutely beautiful walnut box with a gnome on top that you can pull up. And also, guys, I was thinking I wanted to run it by the regulars. I'm thinking about doing like maybe Monday nights will just be like hand carving. Either Monday nights or Friday nights will just be like hand carving nights, you know, where we just chill, quietly carve some stuff. So I'm thinking one day a week will be like carving night, chat. You know, I can't really talk a lot while I'm doing power tools and shit, but like carving night where we hang out, shoot the shit. And then another night will be for like a serious build night, you know, like right now it's the bench. And then another night will be whatever. So hand carving night, serious build night, and then whatever night. That's what I'm thinking. I guess I could post on the community tab and you guys could chime in there too, but that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, if you enjoyed hanging out in the shop, hit the subscribe button, dude. Also, I got memberships open. I got some special things coming for members. Stay tuned. And Dennis, if you're still watching, your mom's a hoe, dude. Yeah, so that's the plan, dudes. One night be hand carve, one night serious build, and then the third night, like, whatever. Yeah. Hello, Ruth. Welcome, ma'am. We just completed the assembly of the legs for the table. So the next step is I'm going to, there's some kind of like messes up on the legs. So the next step is going to be to kind of blend those in, but there will be an apron on the top. So I'm going to use like 3-inch wide pine. I got some pine there I could rip down. So I'm thinking like a 3-inch apron all the way around, mitered at the corners. Also painted black, set in underneath the lip of the bench. Might be okay. All right, dudes, I'm going to hit the rack, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you Friday night. Peace out.